Okay, gimme. I hate you, motherfucker. Oh. Meteorologist Stephen Ray here. Hope all is well with you on this Saturday evening. And we currently have a very, very serious situation moving into the New Albany and the Ecru, Mississippi area along the I-22 corridor, as we currently have a large and extremely dangerous tornado that is passing over the 278 corridor south of the Holly Springs National Forest, moving towards the New Albany north of Pontotoc. Now, I do need to mention that Pontotoc or North Tupelo is in the warning. However, if you are along the I-22 corridor and between the areas of Tupelo and New Albany, you need to stop immediately. Or if you know anybody that is about to be traveling the I-22 corridor, you need to tell them to stop because there is a large and extremely dangerous tornado that is on the ground. Okay, so I have put everything where it is supposed to be. All right, so let's go on ahead in here and look at the actual warning itself. And there, of course, is the polygon that goes basically from New Albany all the way down to Blue Springs and then over to an area called Sherman. And as you can see, this is a particularly dangerous situation with an observed tornado that is considerable. So this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Pinedale or 14 miles to the northwest of Pontotoc, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. This is an emergency management confirmed tornado. This is a particularly dangerous situation. You are in a life-threatening situation if you are in Poolville, if you are in the areas of Pumpkin Center, also near the areas of Sherman, New Albany, Glenfield, Union Hill, Ecru, Wallerville, Tuckapola, hope I'm saying that correctly, and Concord. So this is a extremely dangerous situation coming in here towards the area of New Albany, Mississippi. So this is a large and extremely dangerous tornado that is moving through the Faxon area right now, moving up on New Albany right now. And if you are in New Albany, Alabama, or Mississippi, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And then, of course, we've got another area of rotation that is up here in between the area of Potts Camp and Blue Mountain, Mississippi. But the reason that I'm here is because we have a considerable, dangerous, particularly dangerous situation for a tornado that is on the ground that is moving towards New Albany right now. Also, moving down the 15 corridor and about to cross over the 22 corridor as well. So this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is on the ground right now doing damage. And let me pull this up full screen. I do apologize about that. And let me see if we have any cameras in that area. And unfortunately, we do not have any cameras in that area. Hang on. All right, so once again, this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is moving into the New Albany, Mississippi area right now. And this, of course, is for Pontotoc and Union counties over in the state of Mississippi. This warning goes until 7 p.m. for a extremely large and dangerous tornado that was located near Pinedale, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. So there, of course, is your tornado right there that is sitting on the line near the area of Rocky Ford. It has come on through the area of Faxon and also the area of Flat right now. And if you were in New Albany, you have got to be in your safe place right now because this thing is really, really large and dangerous. So please, if you are in New Albany, Mississippi, go on ahead and be in your safe place right now. This is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. So basically, anybody does not need to be driving from Myrtle and Hickory Flat all the way down to the area near Sherman, Mississippi, along the 22 corridor, because this thing is on the ground right now doing extensive damage coming into the area of New Albany, Mississippi. So once again, you have a large and extremely dangerous tornado that is a particularly dangerous situation moving into the area of New Albany, Mississippi, in between New Albany area of Hickory Flat and Myrtle, Mississippi as well. So this is going to be the area of concern, and there, of course, is your large and extremely dangerous tornado that is on the northernmost extent of the Holly Springs National Forest. And so, if you are in New Albany, Mississippi, get to your safe place right now. If you have a basement or a storm shelter, that is the best place to go. If you do not have that, go to the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows, because this thing is on the ground and it is doing a lot of damage. There, of course, is your couplet, and your tornado is going to be sitting right along or just north of the 346 corridor, moving towards the area of New Albany, Mississippi. Now, this, of course, if you don't know where this is northwest of the Tupelo metro area. And so New Albany is going to be really slammed here in just a little bit with a large and extremely dangerous tornado that is coming over your area here within the next few minutes. And let me see. 40. So New Albany, it will be on top of you in 12 minutes. If you were in Martintown, it'll be on top of you in 7 minutes, and Ball in about 2 minutes from now. Once again, New Albany is now in about 11 minutes. So this is a large and extremely dangerous tornado. All right, so the updated warning says that a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located near Ecru or near New Albany, moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. This warning is for Pontotoc and Union counties in Mississippi. So once again, if you are of this storm, please still seek shelter, because this thing is really packing quite the punch coming through New Albany, Mississippi right now. And unfortunately, up in this area, there are no traffic cameras or anything like that. So that stinks. I'm trying to get any kind of visual that I can on this actual tornado. And unfortunately, there are no cameras in the area of New Albany, Mississippi. So this is going to be too far away. All right, so I'm trying to get visual for you guys thing coming into New Albany, and unfortunately, there are no cameras up here near the center of New Albany or the Baptist Memorial Hospital, Union City, or the Pumpkin Center. Neither one of those areas have any kind of cameras in that area. And let me go back over here to the radar. And your actual tornado is coming into the city of New Albany right now as we speak. And let me go over to correlate. And there it is. Going to be sitting on the area of Bratton Road, about to cross over the I-22 corridor near the area of Little Tallahatchie River. So if you know where that area is, the Little Tallahatchie River, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place. Also, South Central Avenue and Carter Avenue, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now, just south of the Baptist Memorial Hospital of Union County. Because this is going to be right over New Albany that this thing is going to be on. Also near the Walmart Supercenter and the Holiday Inn Express. Anywhere in that area, the Stokes Supermarket. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now, because this is where this large and extremely dangerous tornado is sitting over right now. Also, if you were along the 30 corridor, you need to be in your safe place right now. The Hampton Inn, the El Agave Mexican Grill, Glendale Road, Montford Drive. This thing is on the ground. Now, this is a emergency management confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. As you can see right here, emergency management confirmed tornado. You are in a life-threatening situation coming into New Albany, Mississippi, near Bratton Road, also near Glendale Road and the Moss Hill Drive. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Now, let me know any other questions that you guys have. So this is going to be northwest of Tupelo, Mississippi. And like I said, this thing is going to be sitting right over Baptist Memorial Union County Hospital. So this is going to be a large...
The National Weather Service in Memphis, Tennessee has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Union County in northeastern Mississippi.
Okay, so briefly, the Weather Service in Memphis has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Union County that surrounds this area right here for lime-sized hail. So let's go back over here briefly to reflectivity. There, of course, is your couplet. There is your hook echo coming right over New Albany with your inflow notch coming right through here. And then, of course, all of this purple that you see up here, it is in between Dumas and Blue Mountain and points off to the south. That is going to be in the excess of 2 inches in diameter, which is lime-sized hail. So you are north of New Albany, towards Myrtle, towards Blue Mountain, and towards Dumas, towards the Plant or Bluff. You guys are going to be seeing the large hail from this storm, and then you now is getting hammered by the actual tornado that is on the ground right now, really close to the Baptist Memorial Hospital of Union County. So this is going to be a life-threatening situation coming in here to New Albany, and especially if you are in Martintown or County Road 87, because this thing is on the ground and it is a large debris signature.
Baker, Keonville.
And it is a large debris signature. Okay, so I just want to make sure over on Facebook that you guys could hear what I was saying. I want to make sure the audio was working correct. So once again, you've got you've got a tornado warning now that has just been issued on north of these for the areas of Jumpertown, Dumas, Baldwin, and Guntown, Mississippi. So if you were in between Boonville and Saltillo, Mississippi, this thing is going to be coming on top of you right now as this thing moves towards that area. And give me just a I'm checking with the Weather Service to see about any other thing. All right, so I'm back, and we currently have a large and extremely dangerous tornado that is currently moving through New Albany, Mississippi. And this is a life threat situation, and I do not say that lightly because I do not want to scare anybody, but this is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground moving towards the North Haven area or T. Berkeley Drive or Pumpkin Center right now near New Albany, Mississippi. This is a life-threatening situation for the people in New Albany, Mississippi right now. And let's look and see. So your tornado is now going to be sitting up here near the 30 corridor near Milano or near Dumas, Mississippi. And next up would be Dumas and then Jumpertown, Mississippi. This has come on through New Albany, Mississippi. And this is still a confirmed large and extremely dangerous situation. Now, the new warning says that a dangerous tornado was located over New Albany, moving to the northeast at 35 miles per hour, a radar confirmed tornado, damaging tornado. And here it is. You are in a life threatening situation. If you are in the area of Sherry, if you were in Hortontown, if you were near Graham, Jericho, Ellistown, Pumpkin Center, Jug Fork, if you were near Baldwin, Mississippi, if you were near the area of Union Hill and Martintown. So those are the areas of concern right now. Okay. To repeat, a large and extremely dangerous tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover and move to a storm shelter on an interior of the lowest floor of a sturdy building and put as many walls you and the tornado as possible. So there, of course, is your debris. Your couplet that is going to be sitting in between Union Hill and Pleasant Hill along the County Road 126. Also, if you are near County 137 or County 135 West, near Locust Grove, Mississippi, to the northeast of New Albany right now, this is where your confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado is going to be. And I note that it does look like that we have lost the debris signature on correlation coefficients. This thing potentially could have dissipated, but it did go through Albany. And I still want you in your safe place if you were along the 30 corridor near the area of Pleasant Hill and Noville, Mississippi, up here towards the area of Pleasant Ridge, Mississippi. So next up down the line, a bigger town would be Boonville, and then possibly even Iuka, Mississippi, if it holds together. So once again, this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado right now. And once again, if you are in north of the area of New Albany, Mississippi, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Okay. All right, so let me back out. All right, so what we got going on is we've got a severe weather event unfolding right now in the state of Mississippi. We've got strong thunders in between Oxford and New Albany, Mississippi, that the Weather Service has just issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Pontotoc, Mississippi. We've got a supercell thunderstorm that has produced a tornado that has come through the area of New Albany. We've got other thunderstorm progress that are possibly severe that are in between Greenwood and Grenada, Mississippi right now. And all of these are going to have to be watched for the remainder of the afternoon and the evening. And then, of course, we've got the main line of storm that is stretching from the Mississippi River and Greenville, Mississippi, all the way down to Monroe, Louisiana. And once we get this line back here through Mississippi, our severe weather threat will be over. However, for right now, the most serious weather is going to be for this storm that is up here near the of New Albany, Mississippi, which is north of Tupelo and north of Pontotoc. But I do want to mention that a brand new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for the areas of Pontotoc, Saltillo, Tupelo, and Verona, Mississippi, and this is for a severe thunderstorm that is over the area of Thaxton and near Toccopola. My goodness. So there, of course, is where your confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado would be, the 30 corridor. And it is moving towards Dumas and in between Dumas and Boonville, Mississippi right now. We've got another area of strong winds and potentially a tornado on the 278 corridor, moving towards the Pontotoc area and the Tupelo area. And all right, so let's go on ahead back in here and look at our storm near the Pleasant Hill and Knoxville, Mississippi area along County Road 150. So if you were on County Road 150, this is a particularly dangerous situation with an observed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is on the ground doing damage right now. And your actual tornado is on the area of the 30 corridor and also near Dumas, Mississippi. Corinth. All right, for Corinth, Mississippi, I believe this is going to serve your area. It will cross the 72 corridor near Burnsville and Iuka. It's going to be a storm, I think, keyword I think, that is going to be more of a, well, I don't know. Let's see. It is going to be very close to Corinth. I think it is going to be a little off to your southeast, but you need to watch it and watch if you are in the area of Corinth, Mississippi. So they've updated the warning. And the updated warning said that this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that was located over Knowville or near New Albany, moving to the northeast at 40. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now. This is a radar confirmed tornado, and you are in a life-threatening situation in this area. Your call to action is going to be Sherry, Graham, Jericho, Banren. If you are in Ellistown, Pumpkin Center, Baker, Baldwin, Mississippi, Wheeler, Glenfield, Union Hill, Wallerville, Concord, Alpine, or New Albany. But now New Albany, this is going to be north of your area now. So for New Albany, I can give you guys the all clear from the actual tornado, but you've got a severe thunderstorm warning that is coming back into you with very heavy wind. So I would stay in my safe place if I am in New Albany because of this storm that is back here towards the area of Poole and Enterprise, Mississippi. So down here, near the area of Poolville, Mississippi. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now just in case another tornado develops. And then, of course, we've got this line of storms that is through the area of the 278 corridor near Faxon and coming up towards Ecru and then Blue Springs, maybe. So this one is going to take a little bit of a southern track and not necessarily come through New Albany. It is going to go between Faxon, Ecru, and then Guntown, Mississippi. But the good news is, I do believe both of these storms are going to stay north of the city of Tupelo. Weather Service did put Tupelo in the warning just in case it started to move off to the east, but for right now, it does look like that this is taking more of a northeast track. So that is good news if you were in Pontotoc or Tupelo from this one storm, but keep an eye on it as well. Now, let's briefly, before we go back in here and track our large tornado, let's look at the storms that are down here towards Grenada. Because we're going to have to deal with those a little bit later on, especially if you were in Grenada Lake or Calhoun City. And let's look and see on our velocity data. I think I'm going to have to turn it back to Jackson for Grenada. Maybe not. Okay, good news is not seeing anything that indicate any kind of rotation near Grenada. But when you flip back on Memphis, look at this. There's another area of rotation down here that is moving towards the area of Ecru, Mississippi. So if that continues to strengthen, we may get another tornado warning that would take this closer to Ecru and then in between New Albany and Blue Springs, Mississippi. So keep your eye on this area right here. But I'm going to go back north now and focus on a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. And it looks like that it is. I'm going to switch back over to Columbus. And it is sitting on the county line south of Bluff, Mississippi, moving towards Dumas. So if you were in Concord, Mississippi, you were in Molino. If you were in Dumas, if you were along the 370 corridor, this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is coming towards your area right now. This is a radar confirmed tornado with a particularly dangerous situation, and your damage threat is quite durable with this tornado. So let's look and see if we can actually get it on correlation coefficient, any kind of damage or debris signature. All right, so meteorologist Stephen Ray here, just to confirm a couple of things on the confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that we've got going on in Mississippi right now. And I do note that the Weather Service has issued a brand new tornado warning, and this does include the area of Boonville, Jumpertown, Renzi, Mississippi, as well as Kossuth and towards the 72 corridor. So, those of you that were asking about the Corinth area, this warning goes just a little bit off to your south. So, there, of course, let me take this radar off. And there is your new polygon that basically runs from Dumas to Jumpertown to Boonville to Renzi to Jacinto and to Kossuth, Mississippi, up here towards the area of the 72 corridor and just south of Corinth, Mississippi. So this, of course, is your brand new polygon. Well, so that, of course, is your brand new polygon. That does include Boonville and Kossuth, Mississippi. You've got another polygon that includes Baldwin and New Albany, but I do not know why the Weather Service is keeping that southern one, because this one is actually okay. So all right. So let me explain something right now. If you were in Baldwin, if you were in Guntown, if you are basically along the 45 corridor south of Boonville, you do not need to do anything because this tornado is going to be north of your area. Let me repeat, if you were south of the 45 corridor from Boonville south, Baldwin, Guntown, over to Marion, New Albany, this storm is going to be north of your area. So Baldwin, you can come out of east because the storm is going to be north of you. If you are over here towards Osborne Creek, or Blackland, or Frankstown, or Lebanon, Mississippi, or if you were in Boonville, Mississippi, this is not going to be near your area. This is basically going to be an area for the area of Jumpertown, Renzi, Mississippi, up to Kossuth, and then potentially Corinth, Mississippi. So if you were in Boonville, I do believe that this is going to be a northern storm for you. So if you are basically from the 4 corridor all the way up to the Corinth, Mississippi area, you need to be in your safe place. If you are from the 4 corridor off to the south, you are good from this tornado. So Jumpertown is in the path. Dumas in the path. Pine Grove is in the path. Dry Creek is in the path. And especially if you were towards the 4 corridor west of Jumpertown, Mississippi, be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home near the center and away from windows, because there, of course, is your confirmed tornado, and it is moving in this general direction right here. Now, I do believe that this is going to stay west of Renzi based off of this radar presentation. But if you were in Renzi, I still want you in your place right now, just in case this thing jogs a little off towards the east. Okay, So if you are in Ripley or Blue Mountain, Mississippi, this is going to stay east of your area. So if you were in Ripley, this is going to stay east of your area. Let me repeat that. So Ripley runs from the 4 corridor. The 4 corridor runs from Ripley over Jumpertown. If you are in Ripley, this is not going to affect you. If you are in Jumpertown, this is going to be just a slight bit west of you. So if you are along the 4 corridor near Mitchell, Mississippi, this is going to be the area of concern. Highway 4 West is going to be really impacted by this confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is coming into the area right now. Now, let me see. Okay, so the Weather Service. All right, so here we go. The Weather Service in Memphis has issued a brand new tornado warning for this back circulation that is back here towards the area of Ecru. What happened? All right, so give me a minute. Let me look. So we've got we've got 2 areas of rotation in far northeast Mississippi. We've got an area of rotation that is sitting on top of Ecru, Mississippi, and we've got the confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado, Jumpertown, Mississippi. Now, if you are in Iuka, if you were wondering about Iuka from based off of this radar presentation, I think for Iuka, it's going to stay west of your area. So, switch back over to Columbus. All right, so your confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado is going to be over Dry Creek and Pine Grove, Mississippi, moving towards the 4 corridor near the county line. And your other area of rotation is going to be a little bit to the northwest of Ecru near Hortontown, Mississippi. And let me show you that the only storms of concern are going to be these that are in northeastern Mississippi. We've got a batch of storms that are moving into Indianola and Cleveland, Mississippi. We've got other strong thunderstorms near Grenada, Mississippi, north of Winona. And then the last push of the main line of storms is basically from Greenville back to Monroe, Louisiana, and they are creeping off towards the east and individually moving towards the northeast. So this is going to be a long duration event as we move through the remainder of the evening and towards the overnight area as well. So let me check. guys, I do not like that look. This storm is trying to form a hook right here, south of New Albany, and there, of course, is your confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado with another hook south of Jumpertown, Mississippi. All right, so there, of course, is the storm that is near Ecru, south of New Albany. And there is what's left of your confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is moving over Jumpertown, Mississippi right now. And I think we are going to have to go to Memphis. We may still have a small debris signature on radar moving north of Jumpertown near Pisgah, Mississippi, moving towards the Biggersville, Mississippi, and the 45 corridor. So there, of course, is your confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is moving off in this direction right here. And it is going to come very close to Corinth, Mississippi. This is going to be very close. It is going to be a very, very for Corinth, Mississippi. I promise you that I am not ignoring anybody. I'm not ignoring anybody that may be asking questions, but I am focused on the radar. Nothing is heading towards Perryville, Missouri this evening. All right, so let me read the situation here. Let me read you off the counties that are under tornado warnings right now. We have a tornado that is a particularly dangerous situation for an observed tornado for Alcorn, Prentiss, Tippah, and Union counties until 8 o'clock. We have another tornado warning that is radar indicated, which is further south for Itawamba, Lee, Pontotoc, Prentiss, Tippah, and Union counties in Mississippi, and that one will go until 8 p.m. Now, for the southernmost storm, a thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over New Harmony, or 7 miles to the southeast of New Albany, moving to the northeast at 5 miles per hour. All right, so there's New Harmony. So there's your possible tornado right there, north of Ecru. Moving to the northeast at 35 miles per hour. So there it is. And then, of course, you've got this other one up here. All right, so let me see. Okay, so we got one storm that is on the ground near Jumpertown. Got this other one that is down here near the area of New Harmony, Mississippi, 7 miles towards the southeast of New Albany. So let me clear that. Let me go back in here to I do believe that the northernmost, this one up here near Jumpertown, I do believe that this one has gone back up because I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that this thing is on the ground still. That is very, very broad rotation right there near Jumpertown. And it is also no debris signature when you go to the correlation coefficient. So there may be good news that this thing may have lofted again. And hopefully that is the case for Corinth, Mississippi. But I can't guarantee that. All right. Do you guys have any questions? Because we still have that storm that is really up near New Albany, Mississippi, as it has just crossed the I-22 corridor. Let's go back to velocity. This one right here, near Blue Springs. I tell you what. I think we do have a camera near there. Oh, Blue Springs. West. Oh, come on. All right, so I was looking for a camera near the storm of concern, but I don't think we're not going to be able to see anything off of it because there was a lot of rain near that area. All right, so no traffic camera that we can use near Blue Springs. All right. So let's go back over here to the radar. Let me look. All right, so the Weather Service continues. Okay, so the continues a tornado warning, PDS, which is a particularly dangerous situation for a observed tornado for Alcorn, Prentiss, Tippah, and Union counties for a large and extremely dangerous tornado that was located over Lumbertown, or 8 miles northwest of Boonville, moving to the northeast at 45. All right, so they are keeping it observed. They are keeping it observed. So, ooh, guys. All right, we may have a developing tornado that is sitting right here near Ecru, Baldwin, and Guntown. And we have a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is north of Boonville. And it is north of Boonville by 8 miles, so near Jumpertown. The other one that I'm really getting concerned about is near New Harmony. 11 miles to the east of New Albany. That one right there that I've circled down that we're going to call number 2 is really, really getting my attention. And this one is going into a more populated area because it went north of Saltillo to Guntown to Baldwin, north of Tupelo. So let me see. Now that it's there. All right, so with the southernmost, with the one that is near Blue Springs, Mississippi, right there, they just reported golf ball sized hail. So Blue Springs, Mississippi has seen golf ball sized hail. So, and there it is, golf ball sized hail with this storm. So that verifies. All right, let me check. Okay, so the Weather Service also says that in Prentiss County of town, they had a thunderstorm wind gust train spotter to 60 miles per hour, and that was 4 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago, Jumpertown, Mississippi, train spotter, thunderstorm wind gust to 60 miles per hour. So these storms definitely mean business. And let me look on. All right, let me switch back over to Columbus. All right, let me look at velocity. That is really muddy, and I do not know why, because the Columbus is the closer radar. All right, let's go back to Memphis. This one is really catching my eye right here. And if that stays on that track, it will move towards the area in between Baldwin and Boonville. All right, so we have a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado that is about to cross the 45 corridor south of Corinth, Mississippi, in between Corinth and Boonville, Mississippi, and another potential developing tornado that is sitting right here, moving towards Baldwin and Guntown, Mississippi. And by the way, this is meteorologist Stephen Ray, and there, of course, is your brand new tornado warning. That does include Corinth and Farmington, Mississippi. It also includes Iuka. All right, so the Weather Service, we've got 2. All right, so they're saying that this one down here near Baldwin and Guntown is on the ground. All right, so we've got 2 tornadoes that are on the ground right now. A weather spotter confirmed tornado that is going to be located over Blair, or 7 miles southwest of Baldwin, moving to the east at 50. So if you were in Saltillo, if you were in Jericho, if you were in Ellistown, Kirkville, Jug Fork, Baldwin, Mississippi, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now, because this is a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado. Now let's see on correlation coefficient if we can see right there. So there it is. Well, as I circle, all right, where is it now? It's going to be up in this area right here. All right. We have two large and extremely dangerous tornadoes on the ground in Mississippi. We've got this one right here that is over Blair, Mississippi, moving off towards the east at 50 miles per hour. We've got another one that is up here moving just south of Corinth, moving towards the Corinth area right now. So, this one is going to be moving like this. And this one is going to be moving like this. All right. What do we got now? Another tornado warning for now for Bruce, Oklahoma, and Pittsburgh. So right on the heels of this storm that's up here, we got another tornado warning that is for the storm that is now towards the northeast of Grenada, Mississippi. And if you were in Bruce, Mississippi, north of Calhoun City, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. So let's go back to Memphis. Look at the correlation. Indicated. Radar indicated rotation. Okay. So there, of course, on the northern storm, there, of course, is your confirmed tornado. That is going south of Corinth, in between Corinth and Farmington and Renzi right now. So there, of course, let's see. All right, so the Weather Service. Okay. Okay, let's. All right. Guys, here's what we got going on. I'm trying to wrap my head around this because we got a lot going on. We have, for the southernmost storm, we have a particularly dangerous situation, tornado for Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, and Union counties in Mississippi for an extremely large and dangerous tornado that was located near Blair, or 7 miles west of Baldwin, moving to the northeast 50. So that is the southernmost storm. For the northern storm that is near and moving towards the Corinth area, that is going to be for Alcorn, Prentiss, and Tishomingo counties for a large and extremely dangerous tornado that was located over Hinckley, or 7 miles to the north of Boonville, moved to the northeast at 45. So the counties right now that are under tornado warnings in northeast Mississippi include Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, and Union counties. That is for the southernmost storm. For the northernmost storm, it is going to be for Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, Tippah, and Union counties in Mississippi. And back off to the southwest, we've got another tornado warning that includes Calhoun, Chickasaw, Lafayette, Pontotoc, and Yalashua County in Mississippi until 8:30. So we have a large and extremely dangerous tornado coming right north of Ringsey, south of Corinth, Mississippi. We've got another large and extremely dangerous tornado over Blair, or 8 miles to the west of Baldwin. And both of them are moving in this general direction. And we have a third tornado warning that is down here near Bruce and Pittsboro, Mississippi. So that is what we've got going on right now. All right. Let's take the northernmost storm first. All right. So let's see what the Weather Service just said. Okay. So the southernmost storm, they are near Bruce, Mississippi, near Pittsboro. 22 miles of Water Valley is still radar indicated. All right, so let's get in here and let's let the northernmost storm that is about to cross the 72 corridor near Strickland and Glenn, Mississippi, Jobs and South Harper Road area. This is going to be just a smidge off to the southeast of Corinth, Mississippi, near Farmington. I think this is going to go just a little bit east of Farmington, but if you were in Farmington, I want you in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows, because this thing is on the ground doing damage as we speak. Let me look. Let's see if we can sit. Nope. All right. So they are going off of radar presentation then. So this is going to stay just, and I mean just to the southeast of Corinth, Mississippi, and it is going to be near Farmington, but I think it's going to stay south of you as well. You are towards Farmington or Kendrick. You need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. And this is, of course, along the 72, which runs from the state line of Alabama all the way through Corinth and Walnut, Mississippi. So nobody should be driving between the state line of Alabama and Corinth, Mississippi along the 72 corridor, and especially near Farmington, Mississippi, moving up towards the Kendrick, Mississippi area. Now let's look at the one to the south that is coming up on the area of Boonville. This is going to be north of Baldwin. They say that this one is on the ground as well. Okay, so apparently on the newest update there, they just went back right. Okay. Okay. Okay, good. So the southernmost storm that was observed in a particularly dangerous situation for Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, and Union counties, this one has now gone back to radar indicated. So the latest update as of 7:53, which was 1 minute ago, a radar indicated tornado was located near Pratt's Friendship or near Baldwin, moving to the east at 50 miles per hour. So the only storm that we currently still have on the ground is going to be this one up here that is coming into the southernmost portions of Farmington, just off to the east of Corinth, Mississippi. I had to get a drink of water. Okay, so there is your northernmost tornado. And this one has been on the ground for a while now, all the way from New Albany, Mississippi, all the way up to near Corinth now. And this thing has caused a lot of damage, I'm sure, along this area right now, and is about to push into Tennessee. And once it gets into Tennessee, we can focus on the other two circulations that are further off to the south. But there, of course, is the one that is still on the ground with a particularly dangerous situation with a damage threat considerable, near Corinth, Mississippi. The southernmost storm is paralleling the 45 corridor right now and will cross the 45 corridor near the Boonville Baldwin Airport. Let me see if I can clear that. All right. So this thing is sitting right now over the Boonville Baldwin Airport and near the W.M. Browning Cretaceous Fossil Park along the 45 corridor. And this is very close to County Road 5001. Never heard that before. County Road 5001. I don't even know they went that high. Huh. All right, so you learn something every day, folks. All right, so if you were near Osborne Creek, Boonville, Mississippi, this is the southernmost storm that is basically about to cross into Boonville, Mississippi, moving up in this direction right here. Now, let me go back to the north and focus on this other one as soon, and we can quickly, here in about 5 more minutes, push this one into Tennessee and focus on the one to the south. So if you were in Corinth, I can give you guys the all clear on this storm because now it is moving towards the area of Kendrick, Mississippi, and the tornado is sitting over County Road 180. It is sitting over County Road 179 and County Road 200. So if you are near Kendrick, Mississippi, which is on the northernmost portion of northeast Mississippi, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. And let me see what the Weather Service is dinging about. Okay. Earlier, the storm. Let's see. Okay. Susan, if you give me just a second, I will show you because I can do a radar loop of where this thing actually went and show you where this thing. All right, so I'm going to go 30. No, go back one. Okay, 50. Right. Okay. Let me. All right. So the tornado that is near Corinth, Mississippi right now crossed into New Albany near of Union Hill and near Martintown. So that is where the storm of concern that is up there near Corinth be passed through New Albany. And I can actually show you there went the couplet that right there across New Albany, really close to where 15 and 22 cross at New Albany. So that is where the area that it crossed, and then it went up through Pleasant Hill and then towards Dumas, Jumpertown, and now it is sitting up here just off towards the south of Kendrick. So basically, I will draw for you the path of the storm that's near Corinth, Mississippi. it is basically taken this path right there. The blue line is basically where the storm has gone from near New Albany, Mississippi, through Dumas, Jumpertown, north of Renzi, and now it is sitting south of Kendrick, Mississippi. All right, so that of course is where that storm has went through. Now let's focus on the storm that is, because this storm is getting really close to moving into Tennessee, Kendrick and the 350 corridor. This is up here in the far northern portions of Mississippi, north of Burnsville. Okay, so I do note that on the most recent scan, the storm that is down here near Boonville, north of Baldwin, has really ramped back up, moving in this general direction right here. And another circulation has formed on the northern side of Boonville, Mississippi. So we've got two areas of rotation that we've got to focus on now. The one that is off to the east of Jumpertown, south of Renzi, and then the one that is originally the one that they warned for this one right here, that is crossing over the 45 corridor just off to the southwest of Boonville, Mississippi, moving in this general direction right here. So we have the storm that was near New Albany, that is a long track tornado. It's very crossing into Tennessee. And as soon as it does, we can focus especially on these two and this one down here that is south of Pontotoc, Mississippi. So let me see. So the Weather Service for the northernmost storm, that is, wait a minute. Okay, so this storm right here that is near the area of Pine Flat has gone observed from the Weather Service out of Memphis. So this is a law enforcement confirmed tornado that is near Pine Flat, or 8 miles southwest of Pickwick Landgate Park, which is in the state of. All right, so for the very near future, this storm for about the next 3 minutes is going to be in the 350 corridor and the Sandy Creek subdivision, and then it will cross exclusively into Tennessee, and we can focus on those other two down off to the south. But I cannot and will not leave out, with a tornado on the ground, this small area of northern Mississippi, north of the 50 corridor up to the Tennessee-Mississippi state line. Sandy Creek subdivision, you need to be in your safe place right now. Places are along the Highway 25 corridor, also near the Clinton Boulevard area near Pine Flat, Mississippi. And then once we get this into Tennessee, we can focus exclusively on the two off to the south. And for any of you that are watching me, I do want to say congratulations to the Florida Gators. Go Gator beating Auburn and making it to the national championship game, which will be Monday night. So I did want to throw that in there. Congratulations to the Florida Gators for knocking off the Auburn Tigers. For anybody that are watching this and are wondering how the Final Four played out there in San Antonio. All right, so let's get back to the weather. And I do believe that this storm is close to getting out of the state of Mississippi, and then we can focus more on the two that are on the area of Boonville, Mississippi, and then one that is near Renzi, Mississippi, right here. And then we've got this other one that is sitting right here near Boonville, Mississippi. And then we've got this third circulation that is back here south of Pontotoc, Mississippi. So you've got one area of rotation that is, and I'm going to butcher this, and I apologize, Takaopala. Hope I'm saying that correctly. Takaopala. Yeah, good luck with that one. If somebody could pronounce that for me, that would be perfect. That lives in Mississippi. Otherwise, yeah, that's brutal. Anyone is going to be sitting near the 334 corridor near Spring Hill, Mississippi, and Springville, Mississippi. And this one is pretty much going to be on the same path as the two previous ones of going near Thaxton and Ecru, and then coming down here towards the area of Blue Springs as well. So we're going to have to watch this one as it continues to move off towards the north and towards the east. All right, so we have not done this in a while. So there is a wide view of Mississippi. We've got one batch of storms, Corinth up to Baldwin, Mississippi. We've got another batch of storms in between Oxford and Tupelo, Mississippi. And then, of course, we've got a third batch that is actually the line of severe storms that are now west of the I-55 corridor. And let me go back into Jackson. And you've got this batch here, and then this batch here that is coming into Greenville and Lake Providence, Louisiana, Mississippi. So let's look briefly at this. Muddy as all get out there. That is in a really bad area. Goodness gracious. The good news is I'm not seeing anything back in western Mississippi that would catch my eye for any potential tornado warnings. So that is good news. And let's take a look at this coming up on Greenwood and Grenada. Let's look at this. Yep, not seeing anything there either. Nope. All right, so okay, so update. If you guys are in Itawamba, Lee, or Union counties in Mississippi, tornado warning has been canceled for your area because the tornado warning has moved exclusively into Prentiss County. So if you were in Itawamba, Lee, or Union County, you are no longer under a tornado warning because the storm has exclusively moved into Prentiss, Mississippi, and that warning goes until 8:30. So, okay. For the person that is on Facebook that is asking about Iuka, Mississippi, you have a couple of severe thunderstorms that you need to keep your eye on, especially this one here that is coming through Boonville, Mississippi, because, all right, well, the Weather Service just posted another tornado warning, and it does include Iuka and Burnsville, and they're saying that this one is observed. All right, so if you were in Tishomingo, Prentiss, Alcorn, or Hardin in Tennessee, there was a confirmed tornado that was located over Thrashers or near Boonville, moving to the northeast at 50. This is a law enforcement confirmed tornado. And your impact includes Bacon Springs, Iuka, Walnut Grove, J.P. Coleman State Park, Renzi, Boonville, Thrashers, Burnsville, and Wind Springs. So this is a confirmed tornado that is near Boonville. So let's see if we can pick this out. Let's go back to Memphis. Nope. Try to take it off velocity. All right, let's go to all right, so your possible tornado, your confirmed tornado is going to be right over Boonville. Moving off towards the northeast. At 50. Oh. All right. I tell you what, base velocity is not doing well this evening. Okay, so the weather service in Memphis continues this tornado warning for observed. And if we can pick out let's see. Okay, so there's your tornado that is on the ground, that is over near Cairo, moving towards the area of Holcut. And if it stays on that track, it will most likely pass the 72 corridor in between Bernal and Iuka near Walker Sidings. So if you are near Jacinto or Holcut, Beanish right now also near Cairo, Mississippi, along County Road 130 and the 364 corridor. Okay. So the Weather Service has issued another tornado warning to the north near Hardin, Tennessee. So that is out of my viewing area, but I did want to mention that. And I really do want to thank the 600 people that are watching me right now. I really appreciate that. And let me know how I'm doing on this, what kind of a job I'm doing providing this coverage for you. Because I won't better if nobody tells me what I'm doing wrong. All right, so the Weather Service back in Memphis has issued a brand new tornado warning, and this one includes, once again, Baldwin, Guntown, New Albany, Pontotoc, and Saltillo. For this area of rotation near New Albany and Ecru, Mississippi. Oh boy. All right, so we got a new tornado warning for New Albany, Baldwin, Guntown, Saltillo, and Pontotoc, Mississippi, along the area of I-22 again. Let's see. Okay, I am looking at a traffic camera that is near the area of the storm, near Saltillo, Mississippi. I'm sorry, near New Albany, Mississippi, to see if there are any lowerings. And if there are, I will bring this camera up so that you guys can see it. But right now, I am not seeing anything that would indicate that this is down, which is good news. Copious amounts of lightning with the storm. I don't think from this vantage point we're going to be able to see anything. They keep going in the same general direction, away from the cameras. All right, so let's go back to the radar. And the Weather Service says that a tornado warning is back to radar indicated because it was observed. It is radar indicated now. And this one is going to be a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Levy, or 9 miles west of Iuka, moving to the northeast at 50. So the northernmost storm, Fort Prentice and Tishomingo counties, is now back to radar indicated. We are also getting reports that as of 7:31, which was about an hour ago, we had a possible tornado near Blue Springs, Mississippi in Union County. So that was with the first storm that has moved through and is now passed into Tennessee. Let's see. Let me see. Make sure that you guys can still hear me. Yep, you got me. All right. So this one right here near Burnsville is going to be moving into Alabama and then Tennessee. And it will be moving from Burnsville and Iuka across Highway 25, then getting to Cook's Landing and Bacon Springs, and then over to Waterloo, Alabama. And I do know that the Weather Service in Huntsville is going with a severe thunderstorm warning instead of a tornado warning with this storm. So they must not think this is a serious threat. So this is radar indicated. It is coming through the area of Walker Siding right now. This is just to the west of Iuka. There is downtown Iuka, and there is your possible possible tornado that is moving off in this general direction right here. So it will stay just off a little bit to the west of Iuka, Mississippi, near the area of Walker Sidings, Mississippi, along the 72 corridor, also near Leedy, Mississippi. And I hope that you guys are enjoying this. And I hope that this does help you guys in times of severe weather. So, the southernmost storm is still radar indicated. But I'm going to be honest with you. That looks like more of a straight line wind right there. That looks more like a straight line wind threat right there from New Albany down to Pontotoc. So there's a brand new tornado watch that was just issued by the Storm Prediction Center. And let's see. Where that watch could potentially be. That one was issued at 4:50. I think it's 4. Well, we'll see in a minute. So the new watch includes northern Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee until 3 a.m. Okay, so that's going to be for that right there. So this will include Florence, Athens, Huntsville, Russellville, Moulton, Hamilton, and Haley. All right, so that is your tornado watch that was just issued. So we are down to 2 active tornado warnings in the state of Mississippi. We've got one that is moving near Iuka. And in just a few minutes, we can move that one into the state of Alabama because it is right now along the 72 corridor, about to cross the 25 corridor in this area right here. and it's moving off like this. Your second tornado. You got a new area of rotation down here. You got another area of rotation right here. Huh. Okay, so we've got reports now of flooding, flash flooding in Corinth, Mississippi. Of amateur radio reports that Case Street underpass is flooded. So Cass Street underpass is flooded in Corinth, Mississippi, up in Alcorn, Mississippi. So, okay, so guys, this is a traffic camera from Sherman from the Mississippi 9 at I-22. We are looking south towards a new area of rotation that is coming up into this area right now. And when I clicked on this just a few minutes ago, over behind this light here, I did see what looked like some power flashes back in this area right over here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to keep it right here, and we're going to look and see if there are any power flashes in that area. So your possible tornado is going to be over a little bit to the to the right of this camera right here. Let me see if we've got another vantage point. We may not. Because we may actually have a tornado down near the area of Endville, Mississippi, because that is going to be the area of most concern. So let's see. South. Let's see if we can power flashes. Okay, so that is the Toyota manufacturer right there. In Blue Springs, Mississippi. Nope, that one's not. So there's a lot of lightning with this storm. But I do believe that we're developing tornado near the area of Endville, Mississippi, south of Blue Springs. And this is also south of Sherman, Mississippi. And it's actually going to come really to this camera, so that is good. That's a good thing. We will keep it right here. This, I can actually tell you that this possible tornado is about, right there. Did you see the lowering right above this line of cloud, this sheet of clouds right here? Did you see the lowering right here? They're power flashes. Do you see those power flashes over there? We might actually have a tornado on the ground here, folks, because we'll have power flash right over here to this pole, radio tower right here. There was a lowering right here above this line of light right here. We may actually have a confirmed tornado on the ground just south of Mississippi 9 and I-22. And hopefully we can get another point of right in here. Ooh. Incredible lightning right there. So the Weather Service is still indicating that this is radar indicated. All right, scan the clouds right in here to see if we have anything on the ground, or scan down here to see if we have any kind of power flashes. Woo. Okay, so it's going to be coming on this location here very, very soon. So we should start to see the weather conditions go down rather quick here at Mississippi 9 South at I-22. And you can see the rain is moving into this location right now. And you cannot even see that radio tower or telephone tower that was over here just a little bit ago, as the line of storms move into Sherman, Mississippi. So we are going to be in the best right here to see this thing. Ooh, look at that lightning. Okay, let's get off of this one. And let's look at this one near Blue Springs. And there are actually people stopped underneath the bridge because of how bad it is right there. And let's look to the north. Can't see anything there. And remember earlier, that was where the Toyota factory was, right there along I-22 at Magnolia Street. And the camera is rocking with the wind that is blowing through that area. And we're getting some data issues because of the bad weather that is moving through that area right now. And so once again, this is near Blue Springs. And this is also near Sherman, Mississippi. Horrible driving conditions. All right, so let's go back So I closed Radar Omega. So I'm pulling it back up. Actually, you know what? This storm is sitting north of Saltillo, Mississippi right now. And let's see if we see any power flashes in this area right here. Now let's see. I'm going to need to take it off to the west. That's what I'm going to need to do. I'm going to take it west. I don't have a west here. Great. All right, so what we're going to do is hey, we're back on the radar. And let's hope you guys can see the radar. Make darn sure you guys can see the radar. Okay, so this is meteorologist Stephen Ray. Okay. So your possible tornado is going to be sitting near Saltillo and south of Guntown, moving towards Guntown right now. Okay. Go north. All right, so that is the only camera that we have in the area. All right. Okay, so the Weather Service in Memphis has issued a brand new tornado warning that has extended this tornado warning to Tishomingo, Marietta, Saltillo, Baldwin, Guntown, Boonville, and Renzi. This also includes Jacinto as well. So there, of course, Polygon for a possible tornado that was located over Blair, or 8 miles southwest of Baldwin, moving to the northeast at 45. So, there's your tornado, potential tornado right there. Really getting its act together. Okay, so there's your new tornado warning right there near Guntown and Baldwin. For a possible tornado that was located over Blair, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. Guys, give me no, I'm sorry. Don't need 5 minutes. Give me about 2 minutes. I've got to go and refill my water bottle, and I will be right back to continue with this tornado coverage. I will be right back. All right. So I apologize. I had to run and go get me a bottle of water to keep my voice from cracking because I want to continue to do this and bring this to you in the best way possible. While I was gone, there was no new update from the Weather Service in Memphis. However, there is a tornado warning in between Guntown and Baldwin, Mississippi right now, basically paralleling the 45 corridor moving towards Boonville, Mississippi. So, like I said, I do want to apologize for the momentary pause there with no audio because I had to run and go get me another bottle of water so that I can keep my voice at the best ability and the best possible way to bring this to you so that I don't sound like a frog because I don't want to do that. All right. So voice is refreshed. So here we go. We have a tornado warning for the following areas in Mississippi. We have a tornado warning for Alcorn, Itawamba, Lee, Pontotoc, Prentiss, Tippah, Tishomingo, and Union counties in Mississippi until 9:45. So 43 more on this tornado warning for a tornado that was located over Baldwin, moving to the northeast at 45 miles per hour. It is still radar indicated, which is good news. So once again, if you were in Alcorn, Itawamba, Lee, Pontotoc County, Prentiss, Tippah, Tishomingo, or Union counties in Mississippi, you're under a tornado warning until 9:45 for the following areas: Baldwin, Guntown, Boonville, Jumpertown, Renzi, and over to Tishomingo. Also, some of these smaller areas include Marietta, Hills Chapel, Bithels Chapel, Hobo Station, New Hope, and New Site, Mississippi. So there, of course, is your new couplet that is near Guntown and Baldwin, Mississippi, near the area of Chapelville, Pratt's area. And I can even go in here and tell you all right, so if you are near the Pine Ridge Speedway, you need to be in your safe place right now because this possible tornado is going to be coming on top of you. If you are near the Campbelltown Creek, you need to be in your safe place. If you are along Ford Avenue, you need to be in your safe place right now. If you are along the 941, you need to be in your safe place. If you are near the Okalala Creek, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. If you are near the Spring Hill Baptist Church in Baldwin, Mississippi, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. If you are along Pratt's Road, off to the east of the 45 corridor, you need to be in your safe place right now. Also near the First Christian Church area, you need to be in your safe place right now. And then moving up towards the Mississippi Final Stands Interpretive Center, if you are near the Mount Nebo CME Church, You need to be in your safe place right now. If you are near Clayton Street in Baldwin or the Spring Hill Church, you need to be in your safe place right now because these are the areas that are going to be hit with this possible tornado. Also near the area of Silver Branch, and just off to the west of East Mount Zion Baptist Church. So it is sitting on the county line right now. So it's sitting on the county line near Pratt's, Mississippi. And this is going to go off towards the east of Baldwin. So if you are out here along the 370 corridor near Silver Branch, which is on the county line, right here near Baldwin, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. Also, if you are along the 366 corridor, and Spring Hill Church. Also, if you were near Town Creek or 20 Mile Creek or Elder Lake Road. If you know where that is in Baldwin, Mississippi, be in your safe place right now. Once again, that is Elder Lake Road. And especially if you are near Elder Lake or near East Pleasant Ridge Baptist Church. And this is going to be out here along the 366 corridor off to the east of Baldwin, Mississippi. And then it will move towards the area of Boonville and then Tishomingo, also near the area of Marietta, Mississippi. Now, I do note that there is another area of rotation that is back down here between Water Valley and Bruce along the 32 corridor, and the Weather Service may get a tornado warning for that one as well. But this one's going to be well south of Oxford. So let's look at reflectivity. Ooh, woo. I do not like that look. I do not like that look at all. There is your inflow notch. There's your possible tornado right there. I would bet that there's going to be something coming down very soon from that look right there. And this is going to be just south of Baldwin, in between Baldwin and Marietta, Mississippi right now. And there, of course, is your possible tornado that could be developing as we speak near Pratt's and Baldwin, Mississippi, moving towards the area of Hobo Station and Blythe's Chapel. That is not a good radar presentation right there. That is a supercell if I've ever seen one right there. And there, of course, could be your developing tornado right there, moving off in this general area right here. And that could be still says radar indicated, which is good. Still says radar indicated until 9:45 for a tornado that was located over Wheeler or near Baldwin and moving to the northeast at 45. So the good news is it is still radar indicated near Wheeler or near Baldwin. Hobo Station and the 4 corridor, you guys are up next. Also near, and this is Marietta, Mississippi, not Marietta, Georgia. Also, if you are near Bay Springs Lake, be in your safe place right now. That is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And honestly, that is the only active warning that we got in the state of Mississippi right now. That is the only active warning that we got in the state of Mississippi. And the couplet that was back off to the west, that still there a little bit, but it's not as pronounced as it once was. Okay, so there's your very dangerous storm right there that is near Marietta, Mississippi, near the Natchez Trace Parkway, and coming up on Hobo Station and New Site, Mississippi. And that is about as scary as a radar signature as you can get. So we very well could be having a developing tornado right there in between Baldwin and Marietta. And I do believe that that's what we got going on right now, moving towards the 371 corridor. I think that the Weather Service here, Weather of Moments, will be putting out a observed tornado warning because this does look like a debris signature right here on the 366 corridor. And if you are on the 366 corridor, take place right now, and this is going to be close to the Donovan Creek area. Donovan Creek area. This is going to be close to you. So if you were along the area of Casey Creek, be in your safe right now. This is closer to Marietta than it is to Baldwin. So the Casey Creek area along Highway 366, You need in your safe place right now. Also, near the 371. So once again, there's your inflow notch. And there's your hook. And for the person that was asking about Iuka, this one is going to be coming more towards Iuka than the other one was. So, still radar indicated. Let's go back to Memphis. And I do note that there's more rotation back up here towards Boonville now. You had that one down here towards Marietta that was really rampant. And then you got this other one up here towards the Boonville area, in between Boonville and Tishomingo, Knowles Chapel, and New Hope, Mississippi. So we've got two areas that we need to watch. We got this one up here that is near Boonville, just off to the east of Boonville. And we got this other one down here that is in between Baldwin and Marietta. And they're still radar indicated, which is good. And I do note that we no longer have a hook on this storm, but we were seeing the hook from Columbus. So still radar indicated, which is good. So from Columbus, your possible tornado is going to be sitting right over and near Marietta. Moving off like that. All right, so the weather service.
Madison Parish in northeastern Louisiana. Southwestern Lawrence County in central Mississippi. Northwestern Yazoo County in central Mississippi. Issaquah County in west central Mississippi. Sharkey County in west central Mississippi.
Oh. Okay, so Jackson issued a flash flood warning and a tornado warning. I was like, oh my goodness, we got more back to the west, but we do not. So we're good. Let's look at the other storm that is south of Oxford, and that one near Bruce has just gone. So that's good. So we're down to one storm that is still radar indicated. All right, so the new update of the tornado warning has canceled the warning for Tippah. So if you're in Tippah County, the warning is over. It continues it for Alcorn, Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, and Tishomingo counties until 9:45. So Alcorn, Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, and Tishomingo counties continues a tornado warning until 9:45. For a severe thunderstorm that was located near Thrashers or near Boonville, moving to the northeast at 45. So they have updated that the new warning or the new update is going to be for this area right here. It's going to be for the northern circulation that is popped up right here in between Boonville and Tishomingo. So, guys, I finally think once we get round of storms out of Mississippi, which will be about 30 minutes from now, I do believe that we can breathe a sigh of relief just for a little bit for the remainder of the night. I do think this is turning more into a heavy rain event with isolated spin up tornadoes. We've still got to get this monster of a storm right here near Boonville, Mississippi, out of Mississippi, basically moving towards sides and Iuka, and then it will clip into northern options of Lauderdale County and then get into Mississippi. So this storm is about 23 miles from the state line, and then we can be through with severe weather hopefully by that time. So right now, the northernmost circulation taking dominance. If you are near the area of Cairo or near the area of New Hope or Altitude, you need to be in your safe place right now, the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And this is going to be along the 364 corridor. And we're just going to new radar update. That does not look like a debris signature. And that does not either. So that is good. So very messy from Mississippi. Looks better from Memphis, and Memphis is 95 miles away from this storm. Imagine that. The furthest radar site away looks to be this storm in Memphis. That's nuts. All right. So we may have a developing tornado along the 364 and the 365 corridor near Holcut, Mississippi. And this is going to be towards the southeast of Renzi, Mississippi. Now, All right. If you are near the Jesus Name Apostolic Church, you need to stay place right now. If you are near Moores Creek, you need to be in your safe place right now because this could be a developing tornado. If you are near Pigeon Roost Branch, which is north of the 356 corridor, you need to be in your safe place right now. If you are near Reedy Branch, you need to be in your safe place right now. If you are sorry, I'm yawning. It has been a long day and I apologize. If you were near the area in between Jacinto and Holcut, Mississippi, be in your safe place right now. And this is south of Cairo, Mississippi. So if you are near the 356 or the 365, be in your safe place right now. And this is basically over the 356 right now. So if you are near the Holcut Coro water, you need to be in your safe place right now. If you are near the intersection of 356 and 365, you need to be in your safe place right now. If you are near the Hardwick Road area, the Emerson Rentals area place, Holt Spur Road, which is off the 205 and the 365, and you're safe as well. And as of 10 minutes ago, there's no update from the Weather Service, so that is good news. And I want to thank you for the 700 people that are watching. Okay. So that was what I was showing you was the velocity and the couplet. That was the northernmost storm that is near Holcut. But I do note that the southernmost storm has taken control again. So you've got one area of rotation up here and a second one now that is regained and resurfaced northeast of Marietta, Mississippi right now. And this is just south of the 30 corridor. So the new update as of 9:30, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Levy, or 11 miles west of Iuka, moving to the northeast at 45. This is a radar indicator rotation. Tishomingo, Chapelville, Thrashers, Payton, Kirksville, Carter, Branch, Marietta, Burton, Holcutt, Hobo Station, Friendship, Pratt's Friendship, and Altitude. So, all right, so let's go back. So the warning continues for Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, and Tishomingo counties until 9:45. All right, so that is horrible, horrible radar signature right there. Nashville is not. Jackson. So what's left of your possible tornado is going to be down here north of Bay Springs Lake, near the county line, southwest of Payton and Tishomingo, moving towards Tishomingo and Payton, Mississippi. So, guys, it just crossed over 30. Tonight it is now 9:37. I have not done this in a while. Here is a reset. This is meteorologist Stephen Ray in the midst of tornado coverage. We've got one, count it, one active tornado warning in northeast Mississippi for a tornado that is in between Burnsville and Iuka for the following counties in Mississippi, and it includes Itawamba, Lee, Prentiss, and Tishomingo counties in Mississippi, with a line of storms that are not severe that run from basically Pontotoc, Mississippi, down to Grenada, Greenwood, back into south of Indiana, Rolling Fork, Lake Providence, back to Waynesboro, and then back to Alexandria, Louisiana. These storms are creeping along, and with them creeping along, the most significant threat for the remainder of the evening is going to be, in my opinion, flash flooding. However, there could be a couple of spin-up tornadoes within the line with some of the stronger thunderstorms, but it is going to take a while for this line to move through your area and across Mississippi, and it will put down copious amounts of rain, and there have been multiple flash flood warnings being issued by the weather services in Memphis and in Jackson for areas where the rain sits for a very long time, because the rainfall amounts are exceeding 2 and 3 inches an hour. Now, with the most strongest storms at the moment, which is going to be from Indianola down to Belzona, I see no indication of any kind of rotation with these. They are just putting down copious amounts of heavy rain. Now let's look at these storms that are in northern Mississippi in between Oxford and Tupelo. This has been the area where we've had tornado warning after tornado warning after tornado warning. Let's look at velocity. I do not see anything that would prompt the weather service to another tornado warning, which is good. So that means hopefully when we get this storm out of Mississippi, we can take a break and be done with severe weather. And I do note that the Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for the following areas, which include Itawamba, Prentiss, and Tishomingo counties, which tells me that in 5 minutes, when the tornado warning is allowed to expire, they're going to replace it. All right, so there we go. The Weather Service in Memphis has expired the tornado warning for Itawamba, Prentiss, and Tishomingo counties. So therefore, there are no more active tornado warnings in the state of Mississippi. We've got the one severe thunderstorm warning that includes Iuka, Tishomingo, and Belmont, Mississippi. And this is for damaging winds in excess of 60 miles per hour. This warning goes until 10:30. With all of that being said, well, hang on, because the Weather Service just did a tornado possible tag on it. So hold your horses, because they may potentially issue another tornado warning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay here until this gets into Alabama, just to be safe, and then I'll sign off. So basically, if you were from Iuka down to Tishomingo, Mississippi, along the 25 corridor, or along the 30 corridor, or along the 72 corridor, you need to be in your safe place right now, just in case a warning is issued again. But I don't see anything that would indicate that this is tightening back up, because this is on the outward fringe of, well, I take that back. The friend right here, right there, has tightened back up. And let's see. So that was for a flood Memphis has issued for the Mississippi River. So let's see if the Weather Service considers a tornado warning for Iuka. And if you're in Iuka, I would definitely want to be in my safe place right now, especially if you are near the area of the Iuka Airport or near the Blythe Crossing area or Pinedale. But I can guarantee you guys, in about 15 minutes, this is going to be a northwestern Alabama storm. It will not take minutes for this to get out of Mississippi. I can guarantee you that. Because these storms are literally on the county line right now. So hopefully nothing back here to the west strengthens again. But like I said, I'm not with that indication right there near Iuka, near the airport. I'm not leaving here until this gets into North Alabama, for that area right there. Because that still looks very tight and looks interesting south of Tishomingo as well, in between Go and Belmont, along the 25 corridor. See? So see, when we get a good scan, there it is. So there, of course, could be a developing tornado with really strong rotation, really close to the Iuka Airport right now, between Blythe Crossing, Blythe Crossing, and Odom. And let me look and see, because I doubt it's going to show the correlate. I doubt we're so far, but nope, can't see it. All right, so they are continuing the severe thunderstorm warning for Prentiss and Tishomingo and 30. So they have canceled Etowamba. So if you were in Etowamba, your severe weather threat from this storm is, so it's most likely now going to be a Tishomingo and Iuka storm. I still want to get this out of the state of Mississippi before I sign off here, because I do not feel comfortable, especially right over the airport of Iuka and Blythe Crossing near County Road 197, County Road 172, near Oldham. And for those of you that are in Alabama, this is going to be north of Red Bay and south of Waterloo. This is going to be west. See right there? When we get another scan, it is still tightening up. I told you. Weather Service goes tornado warning for Tishomingo. Okay. So they're going for the southernmost one and observed. All right. So broadcast media confirmed tornado. So this is over Tishomingo State Park. All right. So let's get in here briefly. And this is for 12 minutes. So Tishomingo State Park, Mingo, Natchez Trace Parkway. I'm so glad that I stayed here on the internet and did not leave. All right, so we got a observed tornado. Let's see if we can actually see it. Go to Columbus. No, don't see it yet. And let's wait for the new. Oh, that is the newest one. Possibly right there. This tornado warning also includes Tishomingo, Bloody Springs, Parkertown Ranch, Mingo, and Tishomingo State Park. It also includes the Natchez Trace Parkway for 12 more minutes. Guys, I'm so glad that I did not sign off because this is an observed tornado. And I'm sure service in Huntsville is about to issue one for Lauderdale County in a matter of minutes. And I'm gonna grant you, I'm probably gonna bet you excuse me. I'm sure that this right here will show up as the potential tornado on the next scan. So there, of course, is your tornado that has come out of Tishomingo and it is moving towards Mingo and Petertown. It is crossing, as we speak, the Natchez Trace Parkway and County Road or Highway 30 in Mingo, Mississippi. And I do not have a debris signature, which is good. So I'm going to go off of velocity. There's no way. Nope. Okay, possibly right there. That could potentially be your tornado right there near the Natchez Trace Parkway and over Tishomingo State Park. All right, so there, of course, is your tornado warning that comes into Florence now. All right, so there, of course. All right, for those of you in Mississippi, I believe everything is into the state of Alabama now. Let me verify. Yep. So it is on the county line right now. There, of course, will inflow notch. And if you are near Mingo, Carter Branch, or Petertown, this is going to be the area of concern for you. If you are along the Natchez Trace Parkway, this is going to be coming towards you right now. Also, if along the 72 corridor. So there, of course, is your couplet. And I believe that this is going to stay south of Florence. Yep. All right, so for those of you in Mississippi, I want to say thank you so much for watching this tornado coverage. It has completely pushed into Alabama, and I'm going to sign off for the people in Mississippi. However, I'm going to switch my coverage now now over to the state of Alabama to cover this for northwestern Alabama, for Florence, Muscle Shoals, and Tuscumbia. So people in Mississippi, you're welcome to continue to watch. If you're wondering as to whether or not you are in the clear from this tornado warning, you are. Because this is going towards into the state of Alabama now. So the tornado warning is about to be canceled for Mississippi because this is a Alabama storm now. So everything has quieted down in the state of Mississippi other than a couple of storms that are lined up from basically, well, you can see right there. We've got a line of storms that stretch back into Arkansas, and those are moving very slowly this way. But the individual storms are moving like this. So it's going to take a while to get this through the state of Alabama and through the state of Mississippi. So I am going to sign off in Mississippi. I will keep on for the state of Alabama. And if you would like to watch my Alabama coverage, feel free. All right, this is meteorologist Stephen Ray. I have a degree from Mississippi State University in broadcast meteorology that I received last August. And you were watching severe weather and tornado coverage, and we have had multiple storms come across Mississippi, and now they are into northwestern Alabama, and we currently have a confirmed tornado that is on the ground that has just crossed the Natchez Trace Parkway in northern, or I should say northwest Alabama, in the Lauderdale County area. This is going to be south of Cherokee, and this is going to be near the Freedom Hills Wildlife Management area. And this storm, if it holds on its track, will be moving towards the Muscle Shoals and Tuscumbia area. I think this is going to be south of Florence. I think this is going to be south of Wilson Lake. But I do want to stress that if you are south of Cherokee towards the Free Life Management area or the 247, you need to go ahead and be in your safe place right now. And that is the lowest floor of your home, near the center and away from windows. And there, of course, is your couplet. And the good news is I'm not seeing anything that would indicate that this thing is on the right now. But once again, it does say observed based off of Weather Spotter confirmed tornado. So this, once again, is a confirmed tornado that is on the ground in the western portions of Lauderdale County. And there, of course, is your couplet that is sitting on the Natchez Trace Parkway south of Mount Hester near Minot, Alabama. Minot. What a name. Let's see. So once again, meteorologist Stephen Ray here. We got an active tornado warning for the area of Lauderdale County in northwest Alabama. And this does include the areas of Florence Field and Muscle Shoals, as well as Tuscumbia, because of a confirmed tornado that is on the ground that is coming out of the Freedom Hills Wildlife Management Area. And this is south of Cherokee and south of Buzzard's Roost along the 72 corridor. It has just crossed over the Natchez Trace Parkway, and it is also sitting around the Mount Hester Road area. And I can put it for you, and you can actually see that this is moving off towards the north and the east, and then it will go towards the area of Sheffield and Muscle Shoals. And let me 35. So if you are in Tuscumbia, Alabama, your call to action from the tornado is going to be 30 minutes. If you were in Sheffield, 32 minutes. And if you are in Muscle Shoals, 37 minutes. And southern Florence, south of the river, your call to action is in 37 minutes. So the next place upcoming would be Barton in about 13 minutes from now. So once again, if you are in Tuscumbia in 30 minutes, Sheffield in 31 minutes, and Muscle Shoals 37, and Florence in 37 minutes as well. And this is like I said, a confirmed tornado that was observed over the Tishomingo State Park, which was across the state line over in Mississippi. And this was a weather spotter confirmed tornado. So this tornadic storm will mainly stay over rural areas of south central Lauderdale and Colbert counties. But it does go all the way up to Sheffield, Muscle Shoals, Tuscumbia, and then Florence. Let me take this. So there, of course, is Florence, and it's the polygon splits into Florence and Sheffield and Muscle Shoals. So this polygon does impact basically from the 43 corridor and points off to the west. So if you are south of Cherokee, you need to be in your safe place right now, near the area of Minot and New Springs, Alabama. Also near East Lee Highway and Red Rock, Alabama. Be in your safe place right now from a developing tornado that is on the ground, that is observed from weather watchers when it was back across the state in the Tishomingo State. And once again, this is meteorologist Stephen Ray, and I have a degree in broadcast meteorology from Mississippi State University that I I graduated with last August. So there, of course, is your couplet that is between Minot and Mount Hester and Springs near the Freedom Hills Wildlife Management Area. So your couplet is going to be right here, and it is going to be moving off in this area right here, and it will cross the Old Lee Highway and East Lee Highway near the area of Barton, Alabama. And then it will move towards the area of Tuscumbia and Muscle Shoals after that. And let's see if we can actually see a debris signature on radar. Could potentially have something right there over the Freedom Hill Wildlife Management Area, south of Cherokee, near Buzzard's Roost.